What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So the release for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is coming really close. I think from now on just about 5 weeks, a little more than that left until the game is coming out. And this is officially going to be, I guess, the first real episode in my newest countdown series, which is called One Last Time. Where I'll be pretty much counting down the days from now on all the way until release and talk with you about, everything related to Uncharted. And I had a bunch of topics submitted by you all. So today I thought a good one to start off with is actually how I came in touch with the Uncharted series. It's basically going to be a story time kind of video, I guess. For me personally, of course, how did I come in touch with the Uncharted series myself? Quick disclaimer, if you have been on my channel for a really long time, you might have already heard this story slightly before, but I'm just gonna tell it again, and I'll probably have more details this time around or whatever, so yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. So, the question, how did I myself come in touch with the Uncharted series? I still actually remember it really well, though it has been quite a long time already. I think it was May of 2009 that I finally played my first Uncharted game, which was Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the very first one in the series, fortunately as well. Yeah, I mean, basically at that time, I think I owned my PS3 for about half a year already, because I bought it October of 2008, so I had owned my PS3 for about 6 months. I had a couple of games on it, I would say about 4 or 5 already that I played, but I was still desperately looking for more games. That being said, in the kind of financial situation that I was, I wasn't that type of person yet who would just buy a bunch of games, every single month or whatever, 1 or 2 new games, which I do pretty much nowadays, I guess. But yeah, at that point, I still didn't have that much money either to really afford many games. I would just buy the really cheap ones and stuff, and yeah, at that point I had about 5 games in total, and I actually came across the Uncharted Drake's Fortune on a school trip to France. So basically what was the case is that we as a class in high school, of course I'm talking about, we went to France. We went to a city in northern France, I guess, by bus, and there what we would basically do is to kind of like in relation to, of course, the French subject, we were supposed to do all kinds of tasks in the city with, monuments and all that kind of stuff, I guess, and trying to translate things. But at the same time, we also had this free time for a couple of hours, I guess, that day, where we were allowed to just go to the city and buy stuff there, if we wanted to, of course, and really explore it, I guess. And then I guess what really kind of obviously the thing I would do with my friends is go to a game shop, right? We were all gamers and stuff, so that's the first thing we wanted to visit, is to go to a game store, check out the games that were newly coming out and stuff. And what we saw there, of course, what I saw there when looking through all the new PS3 games and stuff was Uncharted Drake's Fortune. At the time, I think I had around 20 euros with me, which my parents had given me for food mainly, basically. And I remember it pretty well. I think the game, it said that it costed 17 euros. So I kind of figured, I was like, oh, this looks like a pretty cool game. What do you think? I showed it to one of my friends, and one of my friends then said that, yeah, he had heard of that game apparently. I myself had not actually up until that point. And he said to me, probably it was kind of like a Indiana Jones type of game, that from what he saw, he thought it was supposed to be quite good. So I was just like, what the hell? I need more games for my PS3. I only had a couple at that point, right? So I just wanted more games for my PS3. I saw it was only 17 euros. I would still have 3 euros left for food, I guess, which would be enough for me, because I didn't eat that much, or I didn't need to, if I came home late, then I would just eat at home or whatever. So that was not in any way a priority to me. I needed more games for my PS3. So basically I went to the cashier, I guess. I wanted to buy the game there. And I still remember it very well, because he was trying to speak in French to me, and of course I didn't quite understand it that well. Up until this point my French is still quite bad, but yeah, he tried to make it clear to me, and that's what we figured out at some point, is that the game didn't cost 17 euros but 19 euros. So basically I was screwed, because I would have literally 1 euro left, which is nothing for food in any way, of course. But I was like, what the hell, I can't go back now, I'm simply buying this game. And so that whole day that we were walking through, France and stuff, I didn't really eat anything, I guess, until later when I came home, but at least I had my game, I had Uncharted Drake's Fortune, and I could try it out for myself. It really was an impulsive purchase, as I still do to these days. I buy a lot of things just impulsively, when I'm just like, when I just feel like it, basically. And yeah, I came home that night, night, and the very first thing I did pretty much almost was like, after telling my parents what we did and stuff, was playing Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I think in the very first day I played like just chapter 1, I guess, and after that I really needed to go to bed because it was already late and I would have a normal school day the next day as well. But over those, you know, next couple of days I would be playing through the game my very first time, of course, and I absolutely loved it. You know, I instantly like fell in love with that game, the way it told its story and the awesome gameplay to me. It was definitely for me quite a new experience because I wasn't used to playing you know, such great console games, I guess, yet, because as I said, you know, the games I did have on my PS3, you know, they just didn't impress me that much, I guess. Not in the way that Uncharted did. It really blew me away in a certain, you know, just in the way it told its story and in the way it connected everything with cutscenes and the cool exploration parts of it. Yeah, that's what I just absolutely loved about it. But that's basically how my whole love started, you know. I still remember it super well. Once again, it was probably like May 2009. Uncharted 2 was coming out in October, so, you know, those couple of months I instantly found out about the game. After I beat Uncharted 1, I found out that an Uncharted 2 was apparently in the works. So I was looking forward a lot to that game, and then when it came out, absolutely blew me away once more, to the point where, you know, that's still the game I have the best memories of. That's my favorite game of all time probably right now. And yeah, that's basically how my whole love started with the Uncharted series, I guess. So yeah, this was kind of like a story time, as I said, for this very first episode, but yeah, that's going to be it. So look forward to more parts being uploaded in the next couple of weeks, all the way up until the release of Uncharted 4. So hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, leave a quick like if you did, because it really helps me out, and I'm trying to kind of like, you know, see if we can make this series really big for my channel and stuff. So if you could all leave a like to support these kinds of videos, that would really help me out a lot. So thanks a lot for that, and then for now, I hope to see you again next time.